Now we are going into a final stage of the of model for the 9001 version 2015. We are going to the operation of the section under this, and we see what is under operational, what are the clause. Okay. So under operation, we have the planning, and then we have the requirements of product, service, design, developments, control, external provision, goods, service, supplier selection, approval and controls. Okay, and production services and release and goods, non-conforming goods and services. Let's go a bit deeper. And we have some assignments later. So this is the clause 8.1. I just mentioned just now about until clause 10. Another two. So organization will plan, implement, control the resources by establishing criteria for process control, acceptance, product, service, and determine resource needed to achieve the product and service complementing control of process, ensuring outsourced process are controlled. That means, let's say desynergy engineering giving some other people sub to sub. We have to control that also, give them the proper requirement, specification, because whatever they do after later will take back and send to client. So make sure that process also we control it. Okay, and that's why they say that. Requirements for the product and services. So customer communication, we have to use customer communication under 8.2.1 clause. Provide product service information, handle inquiry, contact strangers, obtain regular customer feedback, how and handle control customer property. So customer property, if they give to you or you give to sub, make sure it's taken care properly. Maybe they give you some machines or some materials, so you have to take care of the their property. Establish specific requirements for contingency action in case we So here control external provision processes, goods and service. Determine and apply criteria for evaluation selection. This comes under purchasing. Actually, it's purchasing external provisions. And so re-evaluation external provision based on their ability to so the ability to supply products, delivery, correct delivery or not, cost is okay or not, quality is okay or not. Normally these three only. So every year you go and evaluate them. They are okay or not. Not good, change supplier. Right? So this is the one actually 8.4.1, 8.4.2, 8.4. So this clause is mentioning about the external provision. Ensure external provided process, product, service do not adversely affect the organization's ability to consistently deliver. So this now I mentioned. So whatever external suppliers are providing us, not make sure it don't affect our final product or service to the customer. Communicate to external providers the organization requirement. Sometimes we give them the policy or objectives all to the supplier. Make sure they follow our requirements, whatever we want or whatever the customer actually finally wants. So this is control of production service, how to control the product service provision under clause 8.5.1. Availability of information related to product service to be produced or the activities performed and the results to be achieved. So whatever information available, follow according to that. Suitable monitoring measurement. Earlier also we talked about monitoring measurement. Make sure we monitor and measure whatever is run in the production. And then implement the monitoring, measuring, appropriate stages, whatever final stage, initial stage, mid or final. Suitable infrastructure environment for the operation. So make sure our operation, if let's say they want a GMP area, clean area, make sure the area is clean. Let's say you run electronic chips, so no dust. Particular count in the air is very clean. No moisture, so make sure the environment is good for operation. Appointment of competent person. So just now we talk about competency, learning, training, all that person must be really competent for the operation. Validate and periodic validation of the ability to achieve planned result. So make sure we have validate and periodic of the planned result. Actions to prevent human error. So make sure human errors not there. Proper training, order inspection or supervision. Product release, delivery and post delivery activities. So make sure they understand. Control non-conforming products. That means you don't produce non-conforming. All the products are conform. Don't produce non-conforming. Don't produce defects, rejects, or we want to control of non-conforming. That means if you have non-conforming products, you must be able to control it, segregate, label it, put on one side. That's a reject area. Correction. So you are ensure that outputs from the that do not conform to the requirement are identified, controlled, prevent their unintended use. That means you put one side under repair and label it properly, so those people not using it. Equipment la. Correction, segregation, containment, return or suspension to the supplier, informing the customer of this issue. Obtain authorization for acceptance under concession. If the say customer still agree, want to take the reject product, it's maybe still okay, can sell the clothes under rejects. If sometimes they say put reject, but they still sell. Control non-conforming products. Continue. Model 5 performance and evaluation improvements. The following shall be evaluated by the organization. Okay. Analyze. I told you analyze and evaluate is the part 913. Okay, you analyze and make sure conformant to the products and services. Degree of customer satisfaction. Just now I mentioned you can do it by sending survey to the customer. And then quality management system, performance and effectiveness. Also you are going to evaluate effectiveness of planning implementation. Look at the planning whether it is effective or you have to review the planning. Effectiveness of the action taken to address risk again. RPN, make sure the numbers are lower and lower each year. Each time you revise, you take appropriate steps to improve. Performance of external providers. So you go and evaluate them yearly or whatever, whether they call it delivery or cost or not. Okay, right? Improvements to quality management system. So make improvements. This is the one that you can use. Okay. So this is the one, is it customer satisfaction survey. You can use, ask them question, then process control. Your, let's say you are running some packings or doing some parts. You have to see the upper control, lower control, and average one. This is the average. That means maybe it is like 80%. So it must be within this. You don't like this one is running up, then it's out. Running down, also is down. So you must maintain the proper production, this average output. So this is a process control chart, and this is custom survey. You send out to the customers for evaluating the customer whether they are okay. So here is a determine, collect, analyze, and prevent data to demonstrate suitability and effectiveness of the quality management system. Conduct suitable evaluation, determine the continuous improvement. So you are doing all this evaluation here. You are doing process control. So customer satisfaction, conformity to product requirement, characteristics on trends of the process. This is the trends characteristics. And the supplier also you have to monitor. Supplier, just now you inform, you can put that supplier evaluation, right? Later, once we have done, then we will summarize again. So this is the internal audit. Just now I mentioned about the internal audit. Right? Internal audit, you see, clause 9 to 1. Total 10 clauses. So and 9 to 2. Organization shall conduct. So when you have going to the 9001, the company must do the internal audit. Maybe they train up the few of the staff for internal audit, and then they select one as a lead auditor. So he has to be managing the internal audit. So here we conduct internal audit plan intervals using the guidances for this is a clause. This is for the auditing clause 19011. And then to become auditor, you have to know about this standard 1911. Right, so it's not 9001, it's 1911. And plan, establish, implement, maintain audit program. So maintain the audit programs. Normally it's annually or 6 months once. Define the audit criteria and scope of the audit. So you have to write down the scope, criteria and scope. Select auditors, conduct the audit, ensure objectivity and impartiality. Impartiality means not bias, siding. Your own department you cannot audit, others only can. So not bias, so don't be biased. And then you select the auditor. Who are the auditor? Can perform auditor or not? Cannot do. They must have experience. They must have some medication, some experience in the same industry. They work for 1 year, then only they can become auditor. And then they go for audit training. They know about the standard 9001, and they do training for internal auditors. Undertake, so report the audit result to top management. So auditor or the lead auditor have to report to the top management. Let's say this means engineering top management, and then they during the management review. And undertake corrective action and corrective action without undue delay. So you must do correction. There is a difference between correction and corrective action. These two, 1 day training. 1 day training for this can happen. Correction means pen not writing, change the pen. But why the pen is not writing, that is corrective action. Correction means pen not writing, throw, take new pen. Then not writing again, throw, take new pen. Is all correction. Corrective action, why the pen stop writing? Maybe got full ink. So that means maybe that's a cheap pen, the supplier cheated you. So you do the inquiry, check what happened. Apply the problem solving tools. So corrective action. Correction, just change. Don't like the shirt, become dye ready or dirty, throw the shirt, change. But why become dirty? That is corrective. Okay? So you ask, and then you are doing the inquiry here. Retain document evidence for the audit program. So anything you're doing audit, all the planning, notification, all must keep for at least 3 years. Okay? Okay, and then implement the audit results, follow up. So anything wrong, then you issue a non-conforming, then you have to follow up the action. So that is about the auditing. So now we come to management review. This one is everything happening in the company. Then finally once a year or twice they have the management review. All the managers get together, the auditor there, the lead auditor there, and then all the managers, and the person sit on the chair. That means chairing the meeting will be the CEO, the top manager only, because this is once a year under clause 9.3. Then we have one more. Top manager must review the quality management system at a planned interval. Normally it's about a year or so. Continuing suitability, adequacy, and effectiveness. Whatever things happen, internal audit, complaint, improvement, supplier issues, external audit, non-conforming, and then maybe they get NCRs or opportunity, and then look at the quality objectives of each department, the risk management, everything is reported to the management review, to the boss. So the boss will look at that, sometime recommend and things like that for improvement. And then also they must review the policy and quality objective, whether it's okay or not, like here, want to change or not. The policy normally won't change, but the objective will change. This year maybe they say your target is 2 complaint only, next year maybe 1 complaint only. So improve and improve, something like that. So review must evaluate the need for changes to organize quality management system and policies and quality objectives. Look at review. Document information from the management review need to be maintained. So even the documents also, whether need to maintain or review, they will inform that time when they do the review. So manager review is the process of periodically analyze the quality management system for suitability and effectiveness. That's why they have the management review. So in the management review, these are the agenda we have until J. All the input shall consider the following. Status A, status of the action previous. Last time what's the management review? Again we have to review. Any changes or not, any things need to take action. Change in external, internal issues. This one just now we discussed. Internal, external issues. Customer satisfaction, like all the survey feedback also. Achievement level of the quality. So each department got quality objectives, we review and ensure it is proper or not. Maybe they didn't meet target, have to know. Maybe they not enough budget or what. Process, performance and conformity to the products and service. Again, look at the operation. Non-conformity, so again corrective. Anything wrong, defect products, why become defect or properly handled or not. So, and then corrective action taken appropriately or not. Monitor and measuring results. So here you're monitoring, measuring all these objectives, quality objectives, and then this also are monitored and measured accordingly. Internal audit, just now I mentioned internal audit, external audit. Internal is your own one, external like certification body, the 9000 which gives certification come in audit group. So this also review. Maybe you get many NC or number of cars. Performance of the external provider, supplier, contractors, whether they are okay or not. You also evaluate, isn't it? Every year you evaluate on their costs and things like that. Quality. Adequacy of resource means whatever facilities we have, people we have, enough or not. Equipments enough or not. So here you can discuss this one. Effectiveness of action taken to address risk and opportunity. Again, the risk we did just now are planned proper. There's a monitoring of the risk or not, and then improvements are taking, mitigate or not, they bring down the RPN or not. Improvement opportunities. All these, whether from that you are getting the improvement on the opportunities that we can take care. Output from the management review, what's the output? Opportunity for improvement and include any change in the changes to the quality management system. Record the resources. These are the 3 things from the output of the management system. So continual improvement. Finally, they will come for continual improvement requirements. Your organization must plan and seek for continual improvement. That's why they have this total management system. Overall quality management system. You must have improvement process in place. Improvement process must involve use of policy, objective, audit results, audit data analysis, correction, corrective action, and the review. So from here you can get continual improvements. Right? From all these steps, policy, objectives, when you go through and then finally to the management review. from here you can get lot of ideas, input from the people to improve. So the customer satisfaction survey, feedback, meeting with the customer, market, share analysis, compliments, warranty claims and dealer reports. This one with the customer, and how examples of customer satisfaction monitoring, how you monitor, all this you can use to monitor. Okay, these are the methods. Okay, and then non-conformity means what? Non-conformity can be deficiency of product or service that does not meet customer requirements or regulatory, or can be customer complaint. Then you are getting non-conformity related product and service by the organization, including after sales service and warranty also. Sometimes a warranty problem, it's not working, it's not performing or gets spoiled. What is correction and corrective action? Okay, just now you already learned what is correction. Very simple. And correct, what is the corrective action? Requirements: your organization must eliminate cause of non-conformity by taking correction and corrective action as appropriate steps, and documenting corrective action. What is the means? Ensure document correction, corrective actions are in place so that causes of non-conformity is eliminated and prevent recurrence. Always this correction when you take must be foolproof. That means it shouldn't happen again. So shouldn't happen. Kaizen shouldn't happen again. They have this corrective action stage 1. Mean identification, then root cause analysis for corrective action process. Just now I mentioned also how you must take the corrective action. Identify non-conformity through the receipt of customer complaint, report of product non-conformity, and then based on this you take the root cause, analyze what is the investigate, right? Investigate, and then come up here, you have correction, corrective action, determine the correction, corrective action to eliminate the cause of non-conformity. Just now I informed you, foolproof. That means you must not, the fault must not reoccur, the error must not reoccur. Cannot have again the same problem coming up. That's why they have this study. Control the application, apply controls, ensure corrective action is implemented, effective. So what is the evidence? The evidence required of this section of the standard is corrective action, guidelines and implementation of corrective action to identify non-conformity, identify customer complaints, determine the cause of non-conformity and evaluate actions for the. So you must evaluate and make sure it's done in a proper way. So we have actually completed all the clause of the 9001. We have to look into some of the question only now. This is the, so from here any questions so far? We go to next is all review question, is Q&A section and evaluation and close. So to summarize then, as a summary, so we go to one more thing. We haven't finished yet. Go back to this PDCA. Now we finish complete the whole session. What is PDCA? Can anyone answer? What is the one person maybe? What is the P stand for? P. Plan. D. Do. C. Miss Madam. Check. And A. Act. But there is, you can explain, no? Plan means what is a plan? Got explanation about the planning?
Plan is establish the objectives of the system and its process.
Okay. So now we are going to summarize the things that quality objective. I think you can set, and then management level risk and plans. That's one to do this. But okay, recap. I think this one you can answer these three factors describe the risk management terminology. Okay? Risk. Three factors. What are the three factors on the risk? Anyone can remember? The three factors, anyone can remember? How is it? The three factors of the risk. Three. Yeah, come again.
Hazard, risk,
Hazard. We saw the picture just now. Hazard. After that, risk
and control.
Control. So that one. So write down the risk action plan for every part. So this one I think will take time to read. Just now we saw that like a table. What is the table? Like I tell HR, maybe got people coming absent. Must find out why they absent and things like that. That's a risk. Okay. So this one, 3 levels of documentation required for the ISO 9001.
Quality policy.
Okay. First one, policy and the quality objective. Second level, operating procedures. And the third level,
Feedback mechanism.
Feedback mechanism or records. Records is important, very important is the records. Okay. So any other things you all maybe you have some questions. If not, we can summarize into to say what are the so just now we have run through some of the questions, okay, and so far did you all understand? Because we have run through all the ISO 9001 elements until 4.1 to 10.1, 10.2, all the standard elements we have run, and then we have run through like the introduction of the ISO 9001. And then the leadership quality that we must have. We have run through, in fact, the how they developed the 9001, and then the introduction to the standards, and then we have also leadership. What the leadership, how they manage, come out the policy, come out the quality objectives, and planning, and then roles and responsibilities, and then we go into support services. Support services will be coming to like infrastructure, people, resources, and we have training, competency, right? And then how you handle purchasing, suppliers, and then how the next stage, operation, production also, how you service and provisions we are going to handle. And then finally also we look at the customer requirements and review. And we after that what we did, monitoring, measure, evaluate whatever like internal audit, like evaluation, and then we have the non-conformity, corrective action, root cause analysis. But one thing you miss out is the quality objective and risk management, right? These two into operations, how you manage it. And then finally we come up to if got any non-conforming products, we review, take action. Non-conformity, we take action, corrective correction and corrective action. And then what are the stage of identify, investigate, take action, and then review it. And then finally we come management reviews, isn't it? The whole company will sit, then you have the top management sitting, you have to report all the internal audit, correction, customer feedback, suppliers performance, all things are feedback. And then of course each department got quality objective, risk management, how they handle it, those are things. And finally they come out with the evaluation to improvement, for improvement. Any question from you all? And any question? No? Finally? Yeah. All very quiet, only waiting for lunch or? Okay. Thank you very much for this energy engineering, all the departments, maybe HR or admin, and then the engineering department to attend. Of course, this is a free 9001 session, but of course you all get the certificates. Finally, I want you all to do the evaluation. You submit the evaluation form also. You need to submit. I will hand out the forms now, and then we say, yeah, good luck to you all, and thank you very much.
Thank you.
Ready, yeah. Ready,